up, y'all? How are y'all this morning? Let's see. Okay. Looks like we're rocking and rolling. Think we are. Yep. Just making sure we are good to go, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Y'all, so sometimes I love taking pre-made bases, y'all. There's nothing wrong with using a pre-made base. So sometimes I like to take a pre-made base. I got this at one of the big box stores, which was TJ Maxx. It was only $20, and I'm like, hey, for $20, it's one of those super popular bases, the ring bases, super popular ring bases that's already got the greenery and everything attached for me. And when I looked at this in the store, I was like, I saw this from like not half the store away, but about let's see, maybe like 2 aisles over. I saw it and I was like, ooh, that looks really pretty. And then I got close to it and I was like, that is really pretty. So I bought all 3 that they had, y'all. I was like, heck, I can do that. I can definitely do that. It's already greened up, ready to go for me. I'm like, yes, yes, please, yes. So I went ahead and I bought them, and I was like, you know what, we're going to do these as some of our tutorials, just glamming them up. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I am feeling the blues today. I've got some blue, like pampas grass. Y'all, this bush right here. And I like to show y'all stuff that you can get at some of your stores as well. Y'all, I got this bush at Walmart. Walmart, out of all places, Walmart. It's really nice and full. It's got little greenery. It's got some hydrangeas. It's got dahlias. It's got some roses. So I'm like, yes, please. Heck yeah. And then I've got some greenery just in case I need it. And this one came from Joann's. This was in their summer section. So love this. It's like a little palm leaf. Okay. So on this, what I like about these is you can hang it like this. You can hang it like this. Or you can hang it like this. So either way, it doesn't matter. I kind of like this right here, like how it's hanging with the greenery on the bottom. So that's the part I'm going to focus on the most. Okay. So we're going to come in and we're going to go ahead and we're going to trim this whole bush up, y'all. And I like to make sure when I trim my floral bushes, I go all the way down to like the nub. This is what I call the nub. Because if I cut this too short, y'all, then I'm going to be stuck with where I have to put it. At least if I have some length on my stems, we're allowed to trim them back. Okay? And this does have like an angel vine moss base to me, so that's what I love. It's just like a grapevine base. You can stick stuff in there. I'm wondering if I should do a bow first. Let's see. Let me get a ribbon, y'all. Let me use this one. It's kind of like a suede ribbon. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this first. Make myself a bow. And then we'll attach it. And then we can add all of our florals in. So kind of treating this like a grapevine. You know, even though our base is already done for us with the greenery, we can come in and add all of our flowers and our bow. So I'm going to put the bow first. I made that loop 10 inches. 10 inches. Good morning, y'all. It's Friday, Yeah, when I used to work at the grocery store, we used to hear a radio station, and the DJ would go, "It's Friday, 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 Friday." I don't even know if he still does that. It's Sirius XM, not the blend, the Pulse. Used to be the Pulse. He used to be, yeah, it's Friday, 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 Friday. Now, florals should not scare you. They should not scare you. I'm gonna tell you. The best thing I can tell you is when you're looking for florals is look at the floral bushes, yo. Look at the floral bushes. Like this one already had a lot in it. So, and it came from Walmart, y'all. Out of all places, Walmart. So don't be afraid to, like I said, florals should not intimidate you. They should not scare you. A lot of times, you can't go wrong with using eucalyptus as a nice base. This has eucalyptus. You can't go wrong with using boxwood either. Boxwood is a really nice greenery that you can use. So, like I said, y'all, florals should not intimidate you. They should not scare you. Yeah, Tarina, this already came like that. I got it at TJ Maxx. So, yo, when you find bases like that, even sometimes your craft stores, after a season, will have really nice bases. We have a student in the creative coaching group. She went and bought these like this after Easter at Hobby Lobby, y'all. And she's been using them as her bases. But on that bush of florals, majority of the time they're already picked out for you, okay? So this is already picking out what's good for you. You can put some eucalyptus with this. Look how pretty it looks with the eucalyptus. But look for a bush that's already got a lot of stuff on it. Okay? One like this, it's got a mix of like dahlias and roses and hydrangeas and some really pretty greenery. And then come in and say, you know what, I think this will look good together. Yo, look how pretty that actually does look good together. So you can use that as a greenery base. A go-to for a lot of beginners was, and still is, the ficus leaves. You can definitely go with ficus leaves. I personally, I like them, but I don't love them. Okay? That's my stance on that. I like them, but I don't love them. Okay, so we're going to start coming in with our florals, with our hot glue. But you can find so many bushes, y'all, of florals already chosen for you. Like, they've taken the guesswork out of it. Like, what more could you ask for? Like, they've taken all of the... I'm going to split this in half, y'all. I think that's about half. So I split one side with the other. So I have this on one side and this on the other side. Like this one had the hydrangeas, it had the dahlias, it had greenery. Yeah, and I'm not taking those leaves off of them either. So that's gonna help add a little bit more greenery to my project. So like I said, florals should not scare you. They really enhance your designs. I feel adding those florals in really just takes it up to that next level. So don't be afraid of them, y'all. like I said, you can't go wrong with you cannot go wrong with some boxwood or some eucalyptus as a base, even the ficus leaves as a base. You can't go wrong with that. So just coming in, y'all, like I said, this already has like a grapevine base to it. So I'm treating this exactly like I would a grapevine. I'm just gluing these pieces into that grapevine. Okay. So on this one, I do need to cut this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And find the center point. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some of these in. Adding that little touch of boho. Gluing that in. So just this little stem I was able to cut into three little pieces. So that's what we have so far. This is the right side, and y'all look at the difference that makes from that side to that side. So I'm going to clean this up as I go. Some of those stems have poked out to the back, and that's okay. We can just come back through and trim them. Perfect. So I prefer the glue gun. I mean, I do have the glue pot, but I prefer the glue gun. Megan teases me. She's like, you didn't even give the glue pot a fair chance. I mean, she kind of takes forever to warm up. And my glue gun doesn't. So I personally love the glue gun instead. This, and then about this, and then this. Okay, perfect. I'll use this next. But a glue pot does come in handy, like if you're doing a lot of projects at one time. You know, like let's say you have a party and you're in charge of the centerpieces. That's gonna be a whole lot easier on you because you'll be able to heat it up and you can just dip stuff in there. I also like the glue gun because if I need to, here, I'll show you here in a second. Like let's say I added something like right here. I can come in with this glue gun and apply some glue just to that spot that I need it. So they both have their advantages and they both have like disadvantages. So unless you buy like a cordless one, I have a cordless one as well. I bought the Ryobi one and I like it, but y'all, I'm gonna tell you, it gets hot. That one gets really, really hot. So sometimes if you're like me and you want to do something outside, You can take that with you. That also helps, like if you're in a pinch and it's already on. Of course, you have to recharge the battery, but in with that blue tinted pampas grass. Yo, this is really pretty. I don't know why I found this at, but I only bought like 2 bushes. I started at 11. So, y'all, this is a project that, I mean, if you're looking for something that's gonna be like a quick, easy shop filler and you have some bases as well, heck yeah, you know, y'all, we've only been on like 15 minutes. So there we go. Y'all, look how... Would you imagine that that's a pre-made base? So pre-made base. What I do like too about this is if I wanted to, I could switch this bow around, turn it around, and we could have it hanging like that. But I want it like that. I really think that looks pretty. Just like that. And you know, all that was here. I'll get what it looks like before. So this is the before. This is what it looks like before, just a pre-made base all ready to go. And I loved it because it had all that greenery in there. So love that. And then we took 1 bush from Walmart. The Walmart, y'all. I personally love the Walmart. I know some people don't, but that's okay. And then boom. We added those blue florals in. So now I want to come in with some more greenery just to add a little bit more to it. I'm noticing on this one that there's some pieces missing. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those. Okay, that one's good. 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 This one's missing a piece. Just take that, put that on there. That one's good. Okay. I got this one at TJ Maxx. But I know I've seen them just about anywhere, y'all. I've seen them Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and it's just a pre-made base. It's got the beads on it, so this one just happened to have all the greenery already on it, and it was only $20. I'm like, heck yeah. You cannot beat a deal for $20, y'all. Especially one that already came like that. Putting that right in the bow. Y'all got some hot glue on my finger. That's good. So we're just coming in and we're adding these pieces of greenery, just really adding that little extra touch to it. And then we'll be done. Carol's watching my replay from last night. Thank you. So I got that. And then I've got one more piece I'm going to add in. So y'all, don't be afraid to take some of those pre-made bases. Even those pre-made grapevine wreaths work really, really well as too. You know, you can add your own florals to it. If it's already a nice base and it's got really pretty florals on it and you want to add to it, you can. Maybe you don't like the bow on it and you want to take that bow up to the next level. Go ahead, do that, y'all. But do not be afraid to use pre-made bases. And don't be afraid of florals either, y'all. They can't do anything to you. They can't. They honestly can't. They can try, but they can't. Just putting some glue. So this ribbon is like a suede ribbon. Yeah, it's like a suede. So it kind of changes when you touch it, which is pretty cool. But y'all, there is our wreath. I mean, like I said, don't be afraid to play with those pre-made bases, because sometimes you would have never known that this base used to look like this with just the greenery, and all I did was add a bow and one bush of from Walmart, half of a bush of greenery, and some pampas grass stems. And actually, I have one piece of pampas grass left, y'all, and I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to go ahead and use it. We're going to fill this in because it's the last piece, and I'm on this journey of not keeping scraps. You know, because I know we all keep them, y'all. We all look at something and we're like, oh, I could totally use that. No, you can't. You can't. Just get rid of it. So put some in the bow. Put some back behind the bow. I don't want to squish that wreath. So this is why I like the glue gun. Okay? I stuck that in there, and all I have to do is just go in there and put a little dollop of glue right where I stuck it, and now it's glued in there. It was TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, and they were $19.99 for $20. And you really cannot beat that. I don't think you can. I'm trying to see if I'm a little heavy right here. Yes, I am. So I have this one piece right here. And I'm going to go in right here. So I stuck that in that grapevine. And I'm going to come in with my hot glue gun. And just put some glue right there where it's in there. And it's not going to go anywhere now. So y'all, we made that $20 wreath into like $150. So yeah, 20, I think these were like $6, so 26. Half of that was like $3. 6, 30. Say 30, 40. Yeah, about $120, y'all. That's what this is gonna retail for. Okay. So y'all, if you wanted to as well, you can also add a ribbon hanger. You can count how many beads there are. 1, 2. So there's 26, so we need 1, 2, 6, 13. So right here, if you wanted to, you could come in and add a ribbon hanger just right there in the middle. If you didn't want that jute string, you could add that as well, or you can just go ahead and you can keep that string right there where it's in half. Easily, I would start it at $120, and that's just me. Okay? So y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I know it was a little short one today, but I know sometimes y'all like quick, easy projects just like this. And y'all like some of the more elaborate projects like we do in the creative coaching group, or what we do on the live sales. But y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. You would have never guessed that you turned that drab ring wreath into something pretty like this. Okay, so y'all have a good rest of your day. Y'all have a good weekend, and I will see y'all next time. Okay? Bye, y'all.